This file explains how to take weather data from the internet and convert it into an HLT weather file in order to be imported into Metrix. The first thing that you need to do is to open the climate template. It is located in the Q drive under Engineering, MMV, and Metrix Tutorials. So once you open the climate template Excel sheet, this will pop up. The first page, you can notice that it's separated into year and month, and then the highs and lows for each day. So this will be the first day, second day, third day, so on, all the way down to 31. You can add more rows as needed. So and it will continue to do so. It will add exactly what you need. So you can also see that there's a tab for each individual month and day. The tabs need to be in month, period, year. So we added October 2011, so we have to go to the end and add October 2011. And this is the format that it needs to be in order for the formulas at the front page to read the data correctly. So the next step that we need to do is to go to the National Weather Service and find information for the weather files. So for this tutorial, we're going to be using Winslow. And how you get to this information, there's lots of different ways, but one way to do it is to just go ahead and type this address, nws.noaa.gov/climate/index.php question WFO equals FGZ. And it will take you directly to this page. If you need information from any other city, you just copy right here, preliminary monthly climate data, which is what we're going to be using, paste it, and then type in any other city. So Douglas, Arizona. And you can see that when you click on it, you can get to Douglas, Arizona. So it might take a little bit of searching through this website right here to find exactly the city you're looking for, but this is the page, what the page looks like that you want to be on. So let's go back to Winslow. And let's begin. So we're going to be looking at preliminary monthly climate data for Winslow, and we're going to look at archive data because our very first month-year combination is August 2009. So we're going to be going down there, August 2009, and a new screen will pop up. The information that we need from this website is right here. We need from day 1 to 31 and all the columns after it. We're going to copy and paste it in the very first cell / column. And if you notice at first, all the information is in one cell. So we're going to separate this by going to Data, selecting Text to Columns when all of our rows are selected, and then Finish. You don't need to change anything. It'll automatically do it for you. So we go back to the National Weather Service. We go to the very next month. This has changed. We select everything and we paste it. Oops. Text to columns, finish. So this is what we're going to be doing over and over and over for our to create our Metrix file. So in the end, it should look like this. So as you can see, each tab is filled in with certain information, and here is, this is already tabulated. What I'm going to do is go back to my template so you guys can see how to get that information. So once you populate your sheet accordingly and you have all your month and data in each tab, you're going to go back to your very first sheet that has all the formulas. In order to get these formulas to work, there's a certain process that you have to go through. You highlight them all. Now you copy and you paste as values. The next thing you need to do is press Control F, and then you find equal sign and replace them with an equal sign. So after this, you press Replace All, and it's going to make all the replacements. The next thing you need to look for is sometimes when there's no weather data, it comes up as an M. Actually, it did have some M's. So up here you can see that it does have an M. So the previous day was 69, and the following information is 69, so it's safe to say that these will be 69. So now let's look at the lows. It's 31, and it increases to 52. So it's going to increase by 7 each day. So this one's going to be 38. This next one is going to be 45. And then we will be up at 52. So I do not see any other M's. And the thing I wanted to point out is that zeros are okay. These zeros, this is the month of February, so there's no data for 29, 30, 31, so on and so forth. Zeros are okay, M's are not. Now that you have all your weather data populated into each cell and into each tab, you're going to go ahead and save this. Now we are going to copy this data into our HLT file format. We have an HLT template in the Q drive where all the other templates are. HLT right here. So as you can see, this is how our template is laid out. It needs to have the WBAN code, the airport code, and the weather site name. You pick the weather site name. This is data that's particular to each place that the information was taken from. So when we go back to our weather data, we're going to select from our year, month, and then our data. We're going to exclude the days at the top. And we're going to paste as values, and that way it won't give you an error. So now we're going to look up our WBAN code. When we have our weather information, you can see that the station this information was taken from was Winslow Airport. You could just Google WBAN numbers and Winslow or whatever city you're looking for, and you can find a website that's going to give you the information that you need. So this website, weather2000.com, has information that I'm looking for right here. So Winslow Airport, the call ID is INW, and the WBAN is 23194. So we're going to go here, 23194. And this is the call ID is also the same as the airport code. So INW is my airport code, and I'm just going to name this Winslow Airport. So now that I have all this data here for me to use, I'm going to go ahead and save it again. I can save this format just in Excel so I can edit it later. So let's go ahead and save this. And then I'm also going to save it as a CSV. .HLT, and again we're going to put this in quotations like our MT1 file, and we're going to save it under CSV. You're going to select yes, and there you have it. Now you've created an HLT file ready for import into Metrix.